Yeah.
Yeah, and we should be live. What's happening? How you doing, Jeff?
How's it going, Jim?
I am good. We'll wait for a couple of people to join us here, and we are live with Jeff Wong from Sweetwaters Cafe in Smithtown, New York. And you guys all know they just opened up a cafe here. Where are you? You're right across from
5 months.
right across
Oh,
from H2O. Yeah. You guys been open for a while. You do a lot of nice, cool events, stuff like that. As a matter of fact, didn't you have just yesterday you had a guitar player um, down there,
yeah. We had
right?
a guy named Dakota come play. The idea was to be outside, but we propped open the door. We were all 6 feet away, but just to give, we got a lot of followers on Facebook, and give people something to do besides just scrolling through, you know, uh, the regular feed. So it was cool,
Okay, very cool.
and it
Yeah.
kicked off World Autism Awareness Day. So. Um,
Okay.
that's really what the whole point of it was, to sort of just make people aware. The autism is close to my heart. My best friend's son um, is autistic, so I watched her life through, with autism. So it's something that I want to really share with the
Share with the
yeah.
community. Okay, very cool. So how has this affected your guys? This whole COVID-19 thing.
Yeah.
How has it affected your daily operations and how you guys operating now?
Yeah, so I mean, we opened up 5 months ago, so we already had some challenges as a new business here in Smithtown. We just people recognizing who we are, what we offer, brand recognition. So we were already working on a lot of that, and then this all happened. Um, I try not to focus too much on the negative parts of it all happening. It's sort of we had a drive-through. We have a drive-through, and we noticed a lot of people weren't using it, and this sort of helped spark um, people to recognize it. So, um, but the daily operations definitely have changed. We no longer do our events here. We don't do any sit-down to stay, uh, but we had to cut down the staff, a lot, which it stinks. I didn't want to have to do it, but um, we wanted to be able to keep the doors open. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I always feel like there's a big gray area between, keeping people employed and then actually keeping your business alive at the same time.
yeah,
So, and I think a lot of people understand that.
I gotta say, my crew here, my team members here have been so understanding, accommodating with different schedule changes. So everybody's been really supportive, which I'm very lucky to have such a great team that's here to back it up.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. So, how have you changed? Are you doing anything different inside for food
Yeah. So right.
handling, etc.?
Yeah. So I mean, first of all, we've changed our hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Like I said, we're focusing more on our drive-through right now. Uh, we are handling. So prior to all this, we were already doing it. Almost after every drink. We were already sanitizing, cleaning. So we already had a very strict cleaning regimen, but we just stepped it up a notch. We very conscious. We're wearing gloves with handling everything. We're you know, cautious with just the money handling and credit card, and constantly wiping and antibacterialing. So as everybody is, just trying to be as cautious as possible. Um, again, I got to protect my staff here and
Okay,
the
yeah,
community
yeah.
as well. So, but that was always something that we were strict with to begin with, especially being a food handling
Okay.
business. So, coffee beans in the background.
Grinding coffee. Somebody must have just ordered coffee.
Coffee
That's
time.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So your drive-through is open. How about your hours? Have you
So,
changed your
so yeah,
hours at
so we
all?
are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Every single day. The drive-through is open the same time. We are doing now a lot of Uber Eats, DoorDash, Easy Cater, which it's been really successful. People can just jump on those apps, order them, have them delivered, and then we actually also just did we launched our mobile app a little sooner than planned. So we're working out a couple of the bugs on that, but yeah, now you can just order, pay, and come to the drive-thru and pick it up. So we're trying to find all the convenient ways for our guests to still enjoy everything that we offer, but in a limited fashion. So.
Okay. Yeah, very cool. And I know I talked to you the other day, and you had some, you were going to the hospitals and dropping off coffee, and
Yeah.
for all the people that are really on the front lines. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you know what? I'll back it a little bit. So I gotta say, this community's been really amazing to Sweetwaters. So everybody's been um, from the day that we opened our doors, from even before that when I started to market it. Everybody was just so supportive. And then I got to start meeting people and really getting to know them and starting to learn that a lot of them are frontline, on the front line. And I have friends that are working, right now at St. Catherine's Hospital in the ICU center, and all these things that I was like, I feel helpless. I gotta help them out. So and it's been awesome to watch the community, all the other businesses doing as much as they can. So I went to the hospital the other day, dropped off a bunch of cold brew for the staff there, and then again back to this. The autism awareness. So my best friend, her son's in a home over here in Smithtown, and she's been spending money each week just trying to take care of the staff there, which I think a lot of us forget that there's people that, it's like kids with autism, they're used to a regular regimen. They're used to going out and doing this and that, and now the staff has to sort of change habits for them and keep them, going without being able to go anywhere. So it started to spark my brain a lot about like, wow, it's affecting everybody.
Yeah.
So we started up this little initiative, a Brew It Forward initiative, which was cool. I started off with the gift card. I threw $100 on of my own money that I wanted to see if I can get it to grow. And within the first night that I did it, I got a couple of phone calls and people started donating. So
Okay.
it's pretty cool. So today, right after we get off of here, I'm going to prepare something for another home that Avalon that's taking care of more kids with autism. And then I actually just got a message on Facebook regarding a little boy that's sick here in Smithtown, and his family's been affected. So I think some of the family members got sick and everything. So I'm just going to go bring them a little cheer me up, a little platter of some goodies and some coffee for the family with these donations. Just little things that I feel like, just to, just help out a little bit. I feel helpless during this all.
Okay. So if anybody wants to, they can give you a call down at Sweetwaters and add to that $100.
Definitely. Yeah. So we've already gotten a bunch of people giving us a call right here at the store, even through the drive-through as they're getting a drink. The other day someone's like, "Hey, throw $8 on the card towards that donation. Do something." So, so it's been cool. So the idea is just so I can continue to do this. Little things that I can do, to feel like maybe to help somebody out.
Yeah, keep your doors open, and also give to all the as many people as you can.
It is a give back sort of thing
that are helping us right now. I don't think I think there's a lot of people don't realize what the impact of this is, and that we actually haven't reached the peak yet, from what they say.
Yeah.
So it's going to have. It's going to have more of an effect later on, over time, I think. Yeah.
So just a simple thank you, just to thank them for everything that they're doing, recognizing that they're, as we're all personally affected by it, and some, just different habits in life and different things that we're going on day by day. But these people on the front line, these people, so it's just a simple thank you, especially that, again, a lot of these people are our regular guests too, that it's as a thank you for continuing supporting Sweetwaters, so.
No, you guys have been really good opening up and inviting all sorts of people in to do different paint nights and everything like that. And I think,
Yeah, we miss our events here, but
yeah,
because it did, it brought the community together. It made people, you know, a good, just like fun atmosphere for people to come out. So once this is all over, we'll get back to it all. Who knows how habits might change? Only day by day we can take it.
yeah,
But I hope that we can, as we get back into this spring weather, we can start, having people enjoy the cafe. So.
yeah. No, that's great. I know I still come down and get my drive-through. I usually like coming in, but now that we're
Yeah.
this social distancing, I go through the drive-through and get my coffee. I have to get some coffee this afternoon for the house, so I'll be
Yeah.
down.
And that's been cool too. People who enjoy the coffee and everything, they're coming through the drive-through. They're buying beans, and we can grind them here for them, or they can they do it at home. But a lot of them have been messaging me saying, thank you so much. I get to now enjoy my midnight blend at home, or things like that. So it's cool.
Yeah.
And I try to peek out as often as I can. If I'm working the floor, I hear somebody that just to peek out and say, "We miss you." We'll see you soon.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get you on this call for a little while, and you're always like, "Yeah, I gotta run to the store. Or I gotta do this."
This, and plus I'm working the floor as well. So
yeah,
I'm in it with them. We've been very fortunate that again that we've been steady. So people have been coming. My staff, like I said, we're working with a limited staff, and they're working actually even harder now because we've cut down how many people are here at a time. So I appreciate them for that, and I try to pitch in as much as I can so that it goes smooth for them during their shift.
Yeah. You don't need any trauma or whatever, during coffee hour, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep what employees you have happy, and then hopefully when we get through this, your other employees come back on board.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's great. So pay it forward with your coffee card.
Yeah.
Anybody that drives through, they can throw $10 onto the card, and that would go towards nurses or
anything. Yeah,
a family or something.
$10, yeah.
And then
if they're too far away to they don't want to come out, they can give us a call. We'll load it right on that card, and it's my promise that I'm bringing these items out to different groups, facilities, homes. It's just that's my thing that I'm going to be doing. So.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think it's great. It's a good initiative, for everybody to start.
Exactly.
Awesome. So you're open from 8 to 8, drive-through. All your food is still available, right?
Yeah, we are. Majority of our food is still available. There might be some times where some stuff might be limited, as our vendors are having some, delays in receiving things. So I do apologize in advance if there's something that you go to order and we might not have it at the time. We've been, like I said, anything that's out of stock, we've been taking off of our mobile app and our Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Easy Cater menus, just so that we can avoid those things. But for the majority of the part, we have our stuff.
Good.
We wish more people would be asking for our cakes, these delicious cakes, but nobody's coming in the cafe for them. So. But I put a little thing out on the drive-through so people can see a couple of different delicious items we have. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I look forward to stopping down this afternoon.
We'll look for you through the drive-through, Jim.
Dropping some money on that gift card.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. It means a lot.
Awesome. Thank you very much for taking the time to come on, and we wish you guys luck.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.